Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to another video. This probably maybe the middle or the beginning. I don't know where we're going with this. I've never heard water louder in my life. Anyways, actually Niagara Falls counts. Regardless, we're back in another video. I haven't been able to edit my other videos just because like CapCut's being difficult and it's all like, a whole mess right now. So I'm trying to develop. You're not for real. This guy's not real. But today, starting with the Miswak. No, that's what I'm saying. Haven't been able to find a solid tutorial online, so I'm going to show you guys how to use a Miswak and how I use it, and how I use it in my day, and how I'm going to try to use it more throughout my life. So let's get started this one. All right, big man thing, yeah. First step, obviously, is going to be open the Miswak. I got this one from my local Afghani superstore or grocery store, whatever you want to call it. Shout out Wade's. But I'm going to put this. Should I put it in my nose with it? Ow. All right, so you want to basically, first step, you want to open it up. Get some scissors. But yeah, before I start talking about how to use it, let's talk about the importance of it. The Prophet ﷺ is want to have mercy on him and be pleased with him. He absolutely loved the Miswak during his final moments. He wanted to actually use the Miswak. He was using it during those last months as well. And he also said in many Hadith that he would wish for all Muslims to use the Miswak if it's easy for them before all their prayers. So you can see the importance of it, and it has a major kind of impact on overall oral health as well, making your teeth cleaner, making your gums stronger, and so on. I'll put a couple of the positive things on the side here. But as I mentioned, first step is done. Ideally, you shouldn't cut all of it off like I did here. That's not very smart of me because I'm not going to have anywhere to store it. But, you know, things are done. It is what it is. So what you want to do now is there's a couple of options. If you're hardcore, you basically want to cut off like a portion of it. Just take the skin off of it because basically there's like a white portion inside and then you have the bark right here. So you want to take the bark off from like about this much. I don't know how much this is. Give me 1 second. Basically you want to take off like, I don't know, like this much. Not much of this skin. About there. Right there. See that? Right there, not much. Tape measure was not necessary because I didn't give you an actual measurement, but you can pause it and look yourself. But there's a couple ways you can do it. You can like use your teeth and just for the sake of the video, I'm gonna basically use scissors. You can use a knife, whatever you want. But you're basically gonna cut around right over here. Don't want to go too deep because you don't want to sever it. That would be upsetting, right? Boom, just like that. And you see how I got that nice little notch? That's how much of a thing you want to take off. And then you can basically just take the scissors and knife. I don't know. So when I start taking it off, right over there, boom, bang, may have taken too much off. But now you can see we have that division. And the next step would be to soften this up. Obviously, different Miswaks, sometimes you can just use them right away. This one I think we'll probably have to soak it a little bit. Soak it a little bit. Just put in some water. Some people put in rose water. I don't know if I have rose water. I'm not going to try either to find it because that's a lot of work. But basically, grab a little water just like this, put the Miswak in, and then let it sit for about 10-15 minutes or so. Yeah, wash out for me. I'll be right back. All right, so now we're moving on to the next step. We took it out of the water. And basically here, you have to gauge what your Miswak situation is looking like. If it's like still a little bit hard, you can still put in water, let it soak a little bit. But I'm going to try chewing on this, see how it works this one. And you just want to chew very lightly. And now we're talking. You basically just want to chew on this portion here and chew pretty lightly to basically spread the bristles. And obviously, you're going to need a little bit more chewing, but it's going to start spreading just like that. But yeah, keep chewing. And now, when you start chewing it a lot, you start getting these bristles here, and that's what you want. Now we basically got the Siwak that we wanted, or Miswak, whatever you want to call it. And once again, tons of benefits. The Prophet ﷺ loved using the Siwak. So obviously, if you want to be like him, you gotta do what he did. And basically, you can use it as you go. And let's just say I'm done. Do a quick little rinsey rinse. And then wah-bang. And I think you're supposed to store it upright. So just like that. This is upright. Not like this. Actually, I don't know for sure. So I'll double check and let you guys know. But yeah. And use it. as the Prophet ﷺ used it.